because then we go live. People are seeing that as well. Then we prepare to go.
Yeah. Good afternoon. Welcome to the American session, or the New York session, as sometimes it's called. It's 4 o'clock here for me in the UAE, and it's 1 o'clock for you. Hi, Matthias. How are you doing?
Oh, great. Thank you. And you?
Yeah, good. I'm good. I've had a bit of lunch and ready for the evening session. How about yourself?
Amazing. No,
Yeah.
looking forward to it.
Good. Thank you very much for those of you that gave us some feedback. Enjoyed the session this morning. We're going to try and do this twice a day for as long as we can. Obviously, we will have other engagements at some point, but that's okay. So what's the market been doing? And, we had a climbing market this morning. We now have a selling market this afternoon. The signals, as far as we're concerned, have been doing really well. So we gave us gold signal, buy signal at it's my time, 15:41. So Matthias will have a different time for that, or you guys will have a slightly different time. So TP 1 was hit 60 pips after pulling back to 47.04. So I can say that the market, if you look at it on a bigger time frame, Matthias, is that the 1 minute?
Yeah.
Yeah. So should we have a look at the hours? Yeah, let's do the hours, see what it's been doing.
Yeah. That's
so obviously
1 hour. Looks like it's pushing back.
Yeah. So it's dropped, it's pushing back. And this could be the start of the market pushing back up this afternoon, or it could drop. So we're gonna be here with you for a couple of hours, so we'll see what's going on. I had a couple of messages saying, how do we get started? Very, very simple. Just scan that QR code and fill in your basic details, and we'll reach out to you. And you can arrange time to meet up with us, or you can message us on any of the social media channels that you are watching us on, just to say, please get in touch and reach out to us that way. You can direct message me, or you can direct message Matthias. So who is this for? It's for anybody that's getting started in trading, experienced traders, because what happens is that what I found is trading is a very, very lonely profession. And if you can have a bit of a community, and if you can have a few people that around you that just lift you in those days when things are not too clever, it's a big help, right? It'd be a big help for you. And I've certainly found that having a community around me is really, really uplifting. And there's somebody to talk to your business about, because it's not a business that a lot of people actually understand, and a lot of people come along and it's a scam, it's this. A broker has your money, right? You put it into the broker's account. Brokers don't go bust. Brokers don't run off with your money. I don't have access to your money. Matthias doesn't, neither does anybody else, right? So never think that somebody is leading you down the garden path. One of the things that we've avoided is getting into a subscription-based business where you're paying $200-300 a month just to access the information that's quite freely available, to be honest with you. And that way, what happens is that your membership is sucking up all your capital. It doesn't happen here. And so, Matthias, what's the start finish time, if you like, for somebody wanting to join today? When could they start trading?
It depends. Some people can start trading in hours, watching some videos, and they can do that straight away. But I recommend at least 1 or 2 days to be familiarized with MetaTrader 5 or 4, and then you just feel the signals, and then you can do by yourself straight away.
Yeah, absolutely,
And
right?
we can always recommend a demo account, at least for the first day or first week.
Yeah.
And when you are confident with the signals. You know how to interpret the signals, that you can ask questions to us, and we have some videos to guide you as well, and then make it simple as possible. Then you can jump as soon as possible. And that's the
Yeah.
key.
Yeah. So I've never really, apart from just familiarizing yourself with the demo account, if you're complete novice, I've never really agreed with it fully, simply because I think to myself that the problem with demo accounts is they will never be real. And will you ever really kind of get your situation whereby what it's like really? So I think you have to be on the bike, you have to fall off it a few times, and then you can actually do the business. So but it's a personal thing, and if you don't feel the confidence of having a situation whereby you want to go live, then so be it, right? That's what happens. And everybody is different, so respect whatever it is that you guys want to do and how you want to run your business, because it is actually your business. It's not mine, it's not Mateus's business, it's yours. You with it as you do with it as you wish. All right, so hope that makes sense. So what's the market doing at the moment, Mateus? We got any signals coming through?
Yeah, let me double check. And don't compare yourself. That's the main thing as well. You don't need to compare yourself with anyone. You are unique, and you will find your path to it. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, we have a buy.
Okay.
A buy signal now. Around.
Okay.
Yeah, and we already reached TP 160 pips.
Yes. So the market can and does move very, very quickly. We talked about that gap that it created last night when it dropped, and you can see it on the chart. It's missing. It's good 50, 60, maybe $100. I can't see it on my screen. It's a bit small for me. We thought it was going to fill that this morning. It may do so this afternoon. It may not, right? The thing about the market is you don't know what it's going to do going forward, unless you're following somebody that knows where the order blocks are, where the institutional buyers are, where the sellers are, and can interpret the market in the way that you want it interpreting. So it's an interesting part, and that is what keeps the market, if you like, alive and exciting. Yeah,
Sorry,
TP2 hit. Yeah, no. I just saw that. I saw that. 100 pips. So there's money to be made all times in the market. That's the interesting part about it, I think. Right, and that's where you should be thinking that at any point in the market you can come trade for a couple of hours and be done. So I'll give you a heads up of where I've been today in terms of what I did. So I'm 3 hours ahead of you this week. I'll be back in the UK next week. And so we finished, we started 11 o'clock my time, finished at 1 p.m. Went for a walk, had a bit of lunch, and I came back, got myself showered. It's relatively hot, so I had a decent walk on the beach, and showered, got changed. So by the time we finish here today, it'll be 6 o'clock, and I'll go and join my other half downstairs in the bar, and and enjoy the rest of the evening. So I'm not stuck on the screens. All I'm doing is I took some trades this morning and went into a little bit of drawdown, and they're coming back now. I'm happy with that. I did some trading this morning, and those couple of trades will close out this afternoon at some point. And that's that really. How about yourself, Mateus? Have you been trading today?
Some buys I had today. Nice one. I got the TP3. And I'm sorry. I'm on my computer just getting a call.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course it can happen, right? So you said you followed some of the signals, took some trades.
I was the luck one. We had plenty of TP2s, TP1s today, and one TP3. I got the TP3.
Yeah.
And also we had one stop loss, but if you are copying all the signals,
Yeah.
you will be positive on the day already, more than positive. Very,
Yeah.
with a very good profit.
I don't think, I don't think stop losses are anything to be afraid of. They're just part and parcel of where we are. People kind of want to run away from them. It's part, if you're in the game, you're not going to win every single game. You're not going to score every single game. Whatever it is that you follow. I'm a big football fan, and no team wins every single game, right? It just doesn't
Stop
happen
loss
that way.
is to protect yourself. You never look at the stop loss as anything bad. You
Mm,
need to look at it as a protection.
yeah.
Then you don't do anything silly, because if you don't put that, you can blow your account. You don't want that.
No. 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 And that's that. Then you're out the game, right?
Yeah, you're out of the game. And if you're looking for long term and sustainability, you need to have a stop loss, and you
Yeah.
need to have the plan. Before you enter to the trades, you need to know where you get out, where you get in. You need to have the
Yes.
plan.
100%. Right. So TP3 hit 150 pips.
Let me
Yeah.
scroll now. Yeah,
You were
150 pips.
Yeah, you went a bit alien on us there, Mateus. Yeah, so like we said, 150 pips.
Yeah,
hit.
if I click on the... Sorry.
Go on, you were going to... Were you
It's
going to
cutting.
Yeah. Okay, not to worry, not to worry. That's technology and it happens, right? We're not showing off about that. We're just trying to inform. So the other interesting thing that happened was that whilst I was on my call with you guys this morning, Mrs. J was trading, and as I finished the call, she said, "I'm done for the day." So it was a case of went out for our walk, did all of that, and what you're doing now? I said, I'm going to take a shower, get ready for this afternoon session, the New York session. And what are you going to do? She said, I'm going to go to the pool for an hour or so. I've done for the day, basically finished now. That's discipline. Yeah, that's somebody that will not be looking at the markets again, other than to study the market to see what's happening, right? So there is a fantastic situation to get yourself into, which is to be actually interested in your business. I mean, obviously everybody's different, right? In terms of what they're doing. So I've got another chart being brought up now. So again, this is part of the training that we offer. So beautiful sniper, 50% mitigation on this side. So market went down, went straight back up, and we've got now some long-term, we call them runners. So 47.20, 30, 40, 47.50, and 5700 has been the ultimate target for quite a while now. But again, don't enter these trades at this moment in time. All right, if you're not already in them, it's not for you. So don't go and put your hand in that fire, because it will get burnt and you will suffer with it at some point, right? So never enter these trades in mid-cycle if you don't know what you're doing. So that's my tuppence worth to you today. So Mateus, I want to get going, like I was saying. So I've set my account up. When I fund my account, can I get some bonuses and things off the broker?
Yeah, 100% bonus when you first start.
Yeah. So what does that mean? What does 100% mean?
That is, let's say you put a 1,000 on your first 1,000, you will double it.
Okay.
You will have 2,000 to trade, and you don't have any link with that bonus.
Yeah, so you're not liable for that if you lose it.
Yeah, you don't have liability.
Yeah, got it. So I'm not liable for it.
That is the common question.
Yeah. And by the way, I think I can speak with a little bit of authority here that the FCA has actually ruled that a broker can't chase you for the money. They have to zero your account. So you can either email them and say, can you zero my account? So let's say, for instance, you put in £1,000 and you ended up with £2,000 and you lost £2,000. You've obviously lost your £1,000, but they're not coming to you for the other 1,000. And if your account's showing minus anything, they will do it. I mean, I've blown accounts before. They will set your account back to zero, or you can email them and say, can you set my account back to zero, please? And your account manager will do that. And if you're working with us, obviously you can ask us for help and we'll get that sorted for you, should that happen. So in that respect, you know, there's no liability that's going to hang on, and there's no liability that you're going to face should the unfortunate happen. So it's a bit of a safety net for all of us to consider, which is great, right? So Matthias, the market, what is it doing? Is it doing anything now? Is it just sitting there? It's come down a little bit. I've got it on the 1 minute.
Yeah, it's sitting there, and we have the chart now is 1 hour. The chart you see now. As you can see, we already reached 160 pips on the last signal.
Yes.
And then for some people, 160 pips will be the day done. If you have your target, one signal like that, you can be done for the day.
Yeah, certainly.
And then it's just the patience to wait for the next signals. If you copy the signals, stick with the signals. Don't keep doing by yourself, because then you can burn yourself. The best way to do is wait for the signals, place the trades on the range, and that's it. Make it simple as possible.
Yeah. Okay. So what about time? We talked a little bit this morning about the amount of time that you should spend in the market. Number one is you shouldn't spend all day in the market, right?
Yeah, it's stressful if you spend all day in front of the screen. It's not like what you want. But in other hand, when you start to make that manually, manual trading, you have like you're not like you're copying the signals. You're not like playing with your emotions or anything like that. It's easy to just copy the signals. You can do on your phone all the time. It's up to you. It's up to you how you put your life into it, you know. We have some people taking trades all day long, and we have people taking only 2 hours a day or 3 hours a day.
So I suppose the thing is, have a trading plan, right?
Yeah.
And stick to it.
And then you need to stick with that. Don't trade on the hours you're not supposed to trade, because then you will understand the market better on that time frame. It's like we talk about London session and the American session. London session usually is less volatility, is easy for beginners, and American session could be massive movements. Then is a little bit more stress for beginners.
But it
is more way to make money as well. I like the American session. Is where you can make more money, and you don't need to keep waiting hours.
Yeah. Well, it's trading 23 hours a day, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, pick the session you want.
That's it.
Right.
I think all the sessions. It's like on the beginning, I was on all the sessions.
Yeah. But look, I think the thing is, it's like anything, isn't it? You have to work very, very hard when you first start.
Yeah.
And, you know, you don't necessarily know what you're doing. There's no clarity. Usually you don't even have a plan, right?
Yeah.
So you're just muddling your way through. And that's how it happens, right? But once you get a little bit of experience behind you, you know, you start getting the hang of things. And it's like anything, it's a skill, you have to learn it.
Yeah.
It doesn't just come, does it?
Yeah, that's the main thing, is the resilience that you need to have in order to achieve your goals. And you know your goals. that is, then you know the time you need to put to achieve those.
Yeah.
If you want to grow faster, you need to put more time, of course, or more risk. And I do prefer to put more time than more risk, because
Yes.
you don't want to burn yourself.
Yeah. Makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Makes sense. So, one of the things that we talk about quite a lot is, your goal setting and your mindset, because pressing the button isn't that difficult, but it's knowing when to press it to enter a trade, and when to press it when to get out of a trade, right? So we clearly have a situation whereby the signals provide the entry points and the exit points, right? And if you stick with those, I think our success rate's way above sort of about 85-90%.
Yeah.
So if you were to stick with those signals, it would work for you, right? You would be able to be a very, very successful trader over time. Yeah. We rarely have a losing day. We certainly have losing trades, right? And wouldn't be normal, wouldn't be honest to say otherwise. So we have losing trades, we have losing mornings, we have a losing hour, but we certainly don't have losing days. And, and therefore we don't have losing weeks, losing months, etc., etc., etc. And at the end of each week, I will share, or maybe the beginning of the week, we'll share the stats for the previous week as to what we've been doing and how things have been going, right? And so you don't have to go through all the pain that we had to go through to learn the signals, the charts, etc., 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 how to mark things and indicators and all of those kinds of things. As you can see from the screenshot of the group, there's quite a lot of education that goes in there, and you will be able to very, very quickly follow that education and become a successful trader. But as when you're planning your day, and your months, etc., what kind of percentage gain are you targeting?
I think so. You need to be realistic. Some days you can do a lot because of the market as well is helping. But if you target 1% a day or to 3% a day, that is realistic. That you can achieve every day if you put yourself to it. But don't target 10%, 20% a day, because some days you will have days like that. But it's not every day.
No.
And then you can get frustrated as well. Put something realistic. Even though when I start to learn how to trade, they told me target 3% a month.
Yeah.
3% a month.
Well, 3% a month's a lot of money.
If you do the compound calculator, it is a lot of money on the end of the year.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's you need to have the patience. If you don't have the patience, then you burn yourself.
Definitely. And then, we've discussed this on our team meetings. People talk about, I want this in 6 months. I want this in a year. When you talk about financial planning, a short term is 3 to 5 years.
Yeah.
Right. And then if you talk about, medium term is 10 to 15 and long term is like 25 years. So, I think the problem is we're in this kind of nanosecond culture where everybody wants everything yesterday, right?
And treat it like a business, because if you have your own business, you know how hard it is to grow your business. You don't grow your business on the first month. You don't grow your business on the first 6 months, and sometimes can take like 1 to 3 years to see some profits.
100%. Yeah, absolutely.
And here is the same. Of course, on trading, you can have profits from the first day, but on the other hand, is a skill to learn as well. And you will need to be patient to learn that skill.
Yeah. And then the other thing is, Matheus, it's actually quite important to have some pride in what you're learning.
Yeah.
Right? It's not just a case of, oh, you know what, I'm going to press a button and I'll make a bit of money, right?
I remember some members on our community when we have the weekly meeting, and they say, oh, I didn't know what is TP or what is stop loss or BE, and step by step they learn.
Yeah.
And now they are confident. They are pressing the button every day and making profits. And that is the
Yeah.
key.
But you got to be confident, right? You got to have some pride that
Yeah.
this is a skill that I want to learn,
Yeah.
and
Absolutely.
I'm going to be good at it, right?
Yeah.
And it's not just a case of getting rich quick. It just doesn't work like that.
No. If it's like that, everyone will be millionaire.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I think that, yeah. It's that story, isn't it? Everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die.
Yeah.
Right? So I think everybody wants to be the millionaire, but very few people want to put in the work.
We're preparing. It's called our picture there, but it's going up now. Preparing to buy again.
Yeah.
Just move that a little bit. We just update everyone later on.
Yeah. Is our chart not moving, or is it not moving live, the MyFX trading view on our screens?
Let me check here.
I've got 4707 on the live chart.
Yeah, it's moving now. It's because I was not touching it. I put something on to cover, but it's moving now.
Okay. Yeah.
As you can see, prepare to buy, and if we bought straight away, we are already on TP1.
Yeah. Well, you can't hesitate, can you?
Yeah. The thing is, if you are copying the signals, you need to be on the top of it.
Yeah.
You need to put alarms on and just go for it. As soon as he's saying prepare to buy, you can look the market and enter your first entry.
Yeah.
And you will see on the videos is a layering strategy. You can enter more than one time. You will have the range, and then you can enter on that range. And TP2.
Yeah, brilliant.
Let's put some music. We learned so when it's TP, we put something like that. TP2. Just to break the ice.
Why not? Yeah, that's shooting up quite nicely now, isn't it?
Yeah. And TP3 is on 47.13.
Okay. We've got about 30 pips to go for that, because it's 47.10 I've got now.
Yeah. But my way to do is, if I didn't enter that, I will book some profits now and move the stop loss to break even. That means my trade is protect.
Yeah. That's a good call, right?
Depends of my entry. I will have minimum 50 to 80 pips. That is good enough.
Yes. Yeah. My other path works on a 1 to 2% a day. Needs about 65 pips, something like that. Obviously the lot size is adjusted as the account grows. And that's one thing we didn't talk about this morning, and we haven't done, and we will do. Anything that you guys want discussing, if you're watching this live, or if you watch it on the replay, let us know what it is that you're struggling with, and we will address it. So the lot size that you have, the minimum that you can have is 0.01. There's no less than that. So whether you have £200 on the account, £200,000 on the account, that's the smallest lot size you can have. And then, so the bigger the lot size you've got, the more risk you're running and the more profits that you make. So there are lots of calculators for lot sizes that you can find. And I don't really agree with any of them. I think you need to find a happy medium for yourself. And if you're going to start with anything less than £4,000 or £5,000, you should have a lot size of 0.01, especially when you're starting out. And then because that will not make you the most profits, but it will also mean that you don't blow your account overnight. And the stories that I've heard, I was met a young man recently who wanted to get into the business. So I said, how's it going? What's your experience? And he said, you know what? He said, I put £500 in and I pressed a button and 10 seconds later it was gone. And I had no idea what happened. And I've heard those stories so many times, whether it's £200, £500, £1,000, just gone, right? Or most of it's gone. So 0.01, and and then only enter when the signal comes through. So don't enter when you see a signal and it's in the middle of it. If that was 10 minutes ago, the market may have moved and the market conditions may have changed. So you should only really be entering the signals as and when they come through. What do you think, Mateus? Is that good advice?
Amazing. Yeah. If we stick with that, as you can see, we went to CP3. We got CP3 on that one.
Yeah.
And it's retracing. That's why you need to be very careful with CPs and things like that, because market moves very quick, especially after one.
Yeah. Well, now the news is coming through. Is that if there's any news, it always comes at 1:30, right?
Yeah.
So and that's when, and then obviously sometimes the New York session moves very quickly as it opens. But then there are other times when it takes an hour or two to warm up, kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
And
as you can see here, like you say, there's a lot of education behind. If you just starting, even on the signals, you can see he's securing partial profits here, and the stop loss is set at BE. That means he's moving the stop loss to entry point, and on that case, his entry point was 47.04. And if your entry point is 47.06, you're moving your stop loss to that point.
Yeah.
Then you just leave the rest of the trading if you're taking partials.
Yes.
And that's it. You aim for the runners, for big targets, but you book the profit already, because we never know. That market can retraces back, and then we just wait for the next signal. You don't need to.
Yeah.
And another is sniper, because was very quicker. Sniper is when the candles move very quick on the direction that we are aimed to.
What did you get on that one? You going to read that one out, or shall I go and have a look at it?
Sorry?
That last one. So yeah, another perfect sniper entry on this trade. And again, it's moving. It's now beginning to move really fast, right? So the session is really up and running. It's 1:30 in the UK time. It's I believe it's 9:30 in New York. Let me just have a look. Just check for you guys. Yeah, New York is 8:33. So the market's been open for 33 minutes. And so the session's getting going now. And then that's the market where all the action really happens. And if it's going to go, then that's the time that it really does that, because obviously the volumes are increased greatly because both New York and London are open, and they are two of the biggest markets for volume in the market of exchange, because regardless of what's going on in the world, the financial centers of the world are still New York and London. So all the old money and the old systems are still there. And and contacts matter in this business. So that's where business is being done. And obviously the other thing is that a lot of retail traders are in the Far East, and so they will be trading at night. So we will all be trading in the New York and the London sessions. So there's a lot of retail volume. About 25% of the market is made up of retail traders, which is us. And so that then obviously is pushing through because now the New York guys have joined us in their trading. So that's increases volumes, increases volatility, and you have what you can see on your screens. Matthias, talk to me about compounding, what your thoughts are, because compounding fascinates me, and I think it's one of the most underestimated tools that exist.
It's the eighth wonder of the world.
Yeah.
It is, because if you treat like with care and you are patient, you can make huge money with compound.
And compounding to me is like letting the market do the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
Right. If you start compounding your account, you're the market's helping you. It's that old story, a rising tide lifts all boats. So if you start using compounding and have a systematic approach, then life gets easier and easier and easier. So say, for instance, you've got a target that you want to make £1,000 a month. Yeah. It's very hard to do that with £1,000. So let's say first month you make 20%, 1% a day, you got £1,200, right? Now, 20% of 1,200 is more than £200. Yeah, it's like £240. So next month you got 1,440. So if you're doing 1% a day and you want to make £1,000, that's £50 a day. Okay, so 1% of £2,000 is £20 a day. 1% of, so you need to get to £5,000, and that'll make you £50 a day. There's your £1,000. So it's a lot easier, and if you can leave your £5,000 to grow to 10,000, then your £50 is only 0.5%. So you're taking less risk to get to the same figure. So you need to have a bit of patience, and you need to have a ramp that's quite long. So if you want your money out quickly, then it's harder to achieve, and most people want money out quickly, unfortunately.
Yeah,
they either have fears of losing money, or they have a need. Never ever do anything when you're in a desperate situation, right? If you're in a desperate situation, the best thing you can do is go and get a job, and if that doesn't pay, get a better job, get qualified, or get a second job. So putting money into something like this when you're not right in the head, for want of a better word, is not the best thing to do. You need to be relaxed.
Yeah, it's not like get rich quick scheme.
No, not at all.
That's what. Yeah, that's a skill to learn.
Yeah, absolutely, and that will stand you in good stead. And we've got clients who are now friends of ours, have quite happily taken their accounts to £10,000 and beyond, and then lost all their discipline, probably because they weren't used to handling £10,000 account.
Yeah, it's just talking about mindset behind it as well, because it's important.
Yeah, 100%.
You need to know how to manage do the management on your money as well.
Yeah, 100%.
Because it's when you get to the point you are 5K above, it's easy to get tempted to do more and more and more, but then it's risky on the market as well.
Yes.
And we always talk, everyone, treat the 500 account like you will treat the 5K, 50K account, because then you don't make bad habits. You just stick with the good habits. Over leverage on 500, you will not over leverage on 50K plus.
Yes.
And that's the way to do, because if you get bad habits, it's easy to do on small accounts, because then you don't have that attachment with the money yet. But when you start
Yes.
to get big money, you will have the attachment. Then the fear can come and things like that. That's why you need to treat the small accounts the same way you will treat when you start to grow as well.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. So learn the ropes with a small account. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Learn and stick with the rules with the small accounts. Then it will be easy to go to the big accounts and do the same and have
Yes,
the
definitely.
same. Because 1% of 1,000 is not like the 1% like a 10K.
Yeah.
But stick with your rules. You can do the same money, the
Yes.
same percentage on each of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. And then stick to those good habits, right? Don't lose your discipline.
Yeah.
And as long as you do that, as long as you have your targets, you stick to those, you know, if you don't ever try and revenge trade.
Yeah, that is where people, it's like knowing where to enter, where to exit is important. And also, if you're having a bad day, knowing when to stop. Let's say you put a 500, I will stop. I will not carry on trading, and stick with that. Don't do
Yeah.
more than that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or if you lose like 3% on the day, don't trade anymore. Or you need to put rules to don't over trade and don't over leverage and don't chase the trade. Is where most people get burned when they are over leveraging and chasing trades, revenging the trades as well.
Yes. Yes. But Mateus, I think most people know all of this stuff.
Yeah.
You know, why do you think people fail to do it, including ourselves sometimes?
Because we are human beings, greedy and emotional things. And we tell ourselves, don't trade when you are not emotional stable. And most of the time you're having some issues on your life or whatever, and you go and trade, and that affects the trade because it's how it is your brain working against you.
Yes.
And that's why reading books about trading, chapter 11, trading the zone, that needs to be your Bible, your Quran, or whatever you want, but needs to be your guide, because then you remind yourself what not to do, what to do, and your trading journey, that will help you as well to avoid the mistakes you make every day.
Yes, definitely.
And then when you get to the habit doing that mechanical and natural, then you don't need all those tools like keep reminding you all the time, because you get on that stage you can do by being mechanical all the time.
Yeah. And how do you get mechanical? How do you remove emotions? Because that's the biggest problem we have, isn't it?
Yeah, it's writing your strategy and stick with your strategy no matter what. You stick with your strategy, because everyone, the same signals, we will do approach differently. That's I'm telling you, you need to find your way to trade the signals as well. And when you find it, stick with that all the time.
Yes.
And then you'll be fine.
Yeah.
And don't change it. Don't keep changing lot size. Don't keep changing the strategy. Stick with the strategy. And that's it. It's like me. I go to TP2, move stop loss to break even. Okay, do that all the time. Sometimes I will get out of it early, sometimes not. And then it's just a matter of long term. And you don't need to copy all the signals. Look, we are talking now. We are not copying all the signals. Some of us are done. We had a very good morning today. Some of us 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, job done. You don't need to keep trading anymore.
Yeah. I mean, we finished our session at 11 o'clock this morning.
Yeah.
Mrs. J was done.
Yeah, that is the point. you cannot tell people like, oh, you need to trade 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day, 1 hour a day, 2 hours a day. You will find your way, and some days will be easier than another days. And some days
Definitely.
you can be struggle in the morning, and then you need to keep trading in order to recover that. And some mornings will be amazing, you don't need to trade anymore.
Yeah.
Every day will be different. Every day the approach on the market, you will feel that day by day. Every day is
Yes.
different. But if you make that mechanical, you'll be fine.
So the problem is money's emotional, isn't it?
It is.
Right. And different people are affected in different ways. And I must admit, I've recently, probably this year especially, I've become much more emotionless about money because I've removed my account from myself, as it were. It's not, I see it as my business and I don't see it as me.
Yeah.
And sometimes my business will make money and sometimes my business will lose money. Sometimes it'll have slow days, sometimes it'll have really fast days.
And then is your journey as well. We cannot like I keep touching on that because it's the way I listen to people when they are talking, comparing themselves.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Everyone
No.
is different. Akan is multimillionaire already. I am on the stage beginning to build my legacy, and you have done already, and we don't compare ourselves.
No.
And even though if we have the same age, on that case we don't have the same age, but
Yeah.
don't compare yourself. Some teenagers are making millions on internet nowadays. Then
Yeah.
you can, oh, why I'm not making those millions yet? Everyone is different.
Yeah. There is one thing though, I think, that is common amongst all of those people that are successful, is they really do work hard and they are really dedicated to their craft.
And they don't stop. Resilience is the key. Look, us 4 years ago, we are stuck doing things with trade but not working very well, and nowadays is completely different. If we stopped there 4 years ago, where we will be today?
Yeah. Well, as that great saying, isn't it? The only time you lose is if you quit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And all the experience that you've got is then thrown away, isn't it?
Guys, 1 hour. That's 5 minutes on the charts now.
Yeah. Shooting up.
It's shooting up. If you look
Yeah.
at the runners,
Yeah.
it's going all the way up again. Let's put 1 hour now. I think so. We'll come to fill that gap again. Let's see.
It'll try, won't it?
Yeah.
Do you want to make those candles just a little bit thicker because they're a bit small on screen, and if anybody's watching, then maybe they can't really see those. That's it.
Like
just
that?
Click. Yeah, just click and then get rid of those little dots. That's it.
Yeah.
What's the time frame on there?
That's 1 hour.
1 hour. Okay.
Yeah.
So so this hour's just cancelled out the last hour completely, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It just filled that candle completely, hasn't it?
Yeah. It's if it keeps pushing, then that will fill the gap again. Let's see.
Yeah, we said that this morning. It was just about done. Then look what happened afterwards, right?
And as you can see, we're sharing the results now from people.
Yeah, what's that saying? How much money have they made?
That's 400, nearly 400.
Amazing.
397. And then we have more results here. Try new suggest TP1-2 methods, taking partials. That person is learning how to take partials.
Yeah.
And is getting good results as well. Another 61 pounds in profits here.
Yeah.
And those are small accounts. Doing that kind of money is amazing as well.
Well, no, like we were saying, there's nobody to compete with. You know, the guy that's made £60 is just as happy as the guy that's made £400, right?
And here you can see straight away the lot size 0.01. You make £2.98, but then 0.20, 61 pounds.
Yeah.
But 80 pounds. It is what it is the risk as well.
Yeah, definitely. But
250 pounds.
say again, Mateus?
No, I'm just sharing the results because it's plenty of results today. I'm just sharing
Yes.
that.
No, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And then if you're new, actually, I'll let you finish doing the results. So then we'll talk about this in terms of brokers.
That's okay. Let's put it's plenty of results, and we are doing that on the histories as well. That will be
okay. So I put my money into the brokers, right? Or into my account in the broker. So the thing to understand is it's my money, not anybody else's money, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my money. It's not anybody else's money. It's in my broker account, and I have access to all of that at any point in time. So when I press the withdrawal button, what happens then?
That's it. Is maximum 3 working days will be on your account. Sometimes it's even 1 hour is on your account.
Yeah, if you draw it out in USDT crypto, it's done in an hour, isn't it? If that, 15 minutes.
Mine nowadays, I don't know if they are used to me or whatever. But I withdraw in crypto USDT.
Yeah.
And it's like less than half an hour. Sometimes 5 minutes is on my account.
Yeah.
And it's very simple as well. If you are on our community, we can do a video teaching you how to do that as well, how withdraw in USDT. Or that's the best thing. You always have support. You're not by yourself.
No. Well, that's the whole idea. That's what we put this together for, right? Because it helps us and it helps people to become profitable traders.
That's it.
Yeah. And any questions they need to ask, the education is there, throughout the day. And it's a bit of hand holding, really, isn't it?
It is. You not start by yourself. That's the aim of doing those calls as well, those lives. You'll be able to ask more questions.
Yeah. And the lovely thing is, I suppose, is that you're trading for yourself, but not by yourself, right?
Yeah. You're not like by yourself there.
Yeah. You're not stuck in an office somewhere, got nobody to talk to, nobody to discuss anything with. And that's the whole essence of what we're trying to do, right?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Absolutely.
Yeah, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
I have some questions how to get started.
Okay.
You just need to scan the QR code on the top and or reach out to us on social media.
Yeah. Anything, just reach out. Excuse me. That's all you need to do, and we'll get you going, right? There's no hidden nonsense. There's no charges. There's no clubs to join. There's nothing, right? It's just a case of very simple steps. We'll send you the link. You open an account with a broker, fund it. It's your money. We don't have access to that. We don't know how much it is. And then once you've funded that account, we can help you as much or as little as you like. So if you know about charting software, TradingView, etc., then all well and good. And if you don't know about it, we will help you place your first trades and guide you through those and stay online with you. We can even do that here if you're on, and walk you through all the whole process. As I said, I've got some clients who I was actually afraid of them trading because I thought they'd lose money. And they did so well, right? Mateus knows who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
I just thought, stick to copy trading. Just stick to copy trading. We do that for you. It's highly likely that you'll lose money, and they proved me wrong, which I'm really happy about. And it shows me how simple it actually is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is another part of the business as well. If you don't want to learn all the skills, is where you can get more money by yourself, because you can decide the lot size and press the button. Is all on you. but you can do the copy trading as well. Copy trading is done for you. Is absolutely amazing as well.
Yeah, no, it's another part of the business, isn't it? That
Yeah.
whereby we do that, and again, you maintain control of your funds. We have nothing to do with your money. We don't have any access to it. You withdraw when you like, do what you like, and all the system does basically is copies our master account. Hence, it's called copy trading. And you will take all the trades that we take. So one of our systems is up 77%, I believe, this year. And I'm just going to go and look at one of the other ones that's trading quite well today. It's yeah, up about 1.5% so far on the day.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Up, so still slow, steady gains. Let me just have a look at this. I'm just gonna. It's up like 20% this month so far to date, and trading away quite nicely. Very little drawdown. So we can do it. We can do it for people, right?
Yeah.
So that's another part of where we're at. And I was looking at that kind of stuff, and you're talking about 2-3% in on an ISA account and 2-3% in pensions. We can smash that out in a month, right?
Yeah.
And the institutions don't really want you to know about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, because it's what they do with your money. When you put your money there, they are making money with the money.
Definitely. The only thing we don't do, by the way, is none of this is financial advice. It's just education. These are our thoughts. We're not advising anything. We're not recommending anything. We don't, because we're not regulated to do so. We're just showing you our trades and sharing those with you, and giving you the opportunity of trading with us. Hence, trade with Cam. And that's how it works, and it's that simple. And we'll take it from there. So what's the market doing? Is that still on the hour, Mateus?
Yeah.
Do you want to give us like on the minute or on the 5 minutes with those lovely thick candles now? See what it's doing? There's a great overall picture, but
that's 1 minute.
That's the 1 minute. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's eased off slightly.
Yeah, it's going up again from the point we have been before. Let's see, 5 minutes. It's reached the top again. Let's see if it pushes through the top.
So it's kind of ranging, isn't it? There,
yeah.
You can clearly see that on the 5 minutes, can't you?
Yeah.
And something says, I love a ranging market.
It's good because then you can sell and buy, and or just wait for the better entry if you're just buying.
Yeah.
But 1 hour was massive. The 1 hour was nice.
Yeah. It's come down. It's come off it a little bit, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Off the top, but it's just filling that little gap again.
Yeah, I think so. On the 1 minute, you can see it's going up again.
Yeah.
Just need to break that top.
Yeah. And I think it'll be off then. Once it does that, I think it'll be up.
Yeah.
Because it's been to 47.35, hasn't it, today? I believe.
Yeah. Otherwise, we'll be on the range, like you said.
Been to 39.
Yeah.
So it could be heading for that, and it may break that as well.
Yeah.
So it's at the top end of the range for the day, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. On the 5 minutes, 1 minute is still going up. And if you put on the big picture on the 1 hour, it's still up as well. It's just a retracement.
Yeah. And when the market's doing this, if it does retrace back a bit, is that a worrying time for you, or do you just think I could get a better entry, or I don't care, my stop loss is in?
I think so.
Sorry
If
about
you
that.
have your stop loss on entry point on that
Yeah.
time, it's
Yeah.
like now. If you have take the last signal, your stop loss supposed to be on entry point now, safe
Yes. Yeah.
on BE on break even. That means you booked some profits and you just let the runner do does the hard work,
Yeah.
and you just need to be patient.
Mm-hmm.
And if he retraces back and go to the break even, you don't need to keep looking as well. You can walk away now.
Yeah.
It's just like having that patience,
Yes.
and it's difficult. I'm telling you, it's easy to tell, but it's difficult to do all the time the same thing.
No, Mateus, I think as a human being, I think one of the things we find the most difficult is to do nothing,
Yeah, yeah,
right? And I've seen it loads of times
yeah.
where I've done something and I think if I just left it alone, I would have made more money,
That's true.
right? If I had
It's
done
just
nothing, I would have made
it's
more money than all that effort that I put in.
how many times people tell, "Oh, I supposed to let that run," or "I was on the sell, then I close, put one buy, then just drop like a stone." It's
Mm, mm, mm,
it's
mm.
just the patience. If you are looking the market, you looking the signals, and you're doing the right thing all the time, copying, make that mechanical.
Yeah.
You just need to stick with that all the time. Sometimes you can lose some pips. Oh, I missed that 1,000 pips or whatever. The market just went mad and you lost it. And you don't need to look, you are losing it. If you protect your capital, you make some profits, you're not losing it. You're doing the
Mm,
right thing.
definitely.
And if you learn how to let the runners do the hard work, sometimes that could be like 260 pips is just updating now, the last signal.
200, 260 pips. It's outrageous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's absolutely outrageous.
But let's say you are on one lot size. It's massive. It's depend of your account. And you book 0.80 on TP3 and you let 0.20 run. And you still can make a good profit if that market is just spiking up. And you learn how to book your profit because you took the 0.8 out of the market. It's on your pocket. You're not losing it.
Yes.
And then you just break even. Break even is putting the stop loss on your entry point. And be patient. And if you keep doing that over, and you find your way, that's my way, by the way, and you find your way how to do it. Some people take more risk. They have like 4 entries, 5 entries, 6 entries, 1 entry, 2 entries. I do prefer entry 1 or 2, 3 times stops. It's easy to control that as well.
Yeah.
And some people enter 6 times, and
Yeah.
they are comfortable with that.
Well, you need to find your style, don't you?
Yeah.
All right. Be comfortable with it and stick with it.
Yeah.
And do the same thing look, guy goes into a gym, he does the same exercise every single day. He puts the weights up, which is the lot size.
Yeah.
As he gets better and better. But he
That
does it every day.
like in going to the gym. Yeah. When you get more than 5 kilos, 10 kilos, that is your lot size going up, but you're doing the same
100%.
thing every day.
Yeah, 100%.
That is a good way to look at. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Right. So, and you wouldn't expect to go to the gym one day and have a 6-pack, right?
Yeah.
So why would you expect to trade for a week or a month or even a year and expect to be a multimillionaire?
Yeah, that is the problem. That's why 90% of the people, they lose money because of the greediness, wants to take everything in one go. And like I said, the cake is massive. The cake, more than 7 trillions a day is just insane. You just need to take your beat every day. And we are the small fishes on the market as well. You're
Yeah.
not trading with millions or anything like that.
And let's face it, right? Most people want, so there's two things, isn't there? Either people want to supplement their income,
Yeah,
right? So they want to make a bit more money, or they want to replace their income and have this as a business,
yeah,
right? Both of those are viable.
yeah,
Yeah, you can do either of those. So, you know, if you're doing this part-time, you know, before work, after work, great, no problem at all, right? I don't really subscribe to that theory of, oh, you can do this on the go and all the rest of it, right? If you haven't got 15, 20 minutes to watch your trade, don't bother doing it.
no,
Yeah.
you need to have the time to treat like a business.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
100%.
you don't treat like a business, will not pay you like a business.
Exactly. Exactly.
If
Right.
you want to get money out of it, you need to be responsible for your actions. And that means take the time to learn the skill and take the time to be in front of the screen as well. And of course, when you learn how to do it over time, you're mechanical, then of course you can like press the button at any time because you're not feeling anything.
Yeah. Just replace the goddamn doom scrolling, right?
Yeah.
Instead
Don't
of
go
scrolling,
to-
yeah.
Look, like now we are on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Instagram. Instead to keep scrolling those videos, read a little bit on the morning and then do the trading.
Yeah.
yourself.
So yeah, instead of watching other people prancing around and selling their nonsense, right? Spend the time on the screen changing your own life.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's all you have to do. There's no rocket science. There's nothing. You don't have to be clever about it. You don't have to do anything other than that.
It's like I share on the morning my journey. The 3 first years I was on demo account for 3 years. That was silly. You don't need that. And you spend a lot of money as well. And pay subscription because I have a software. I need to pay for that software as well. I think it was £80 or something like that every month.
Yeah, we were paying like, I mean, we're on a demo account, but we were paying like $225 a month for about 2.5 years, maybe.
Yeah.
But that's to learn the business, right?
It's good. Look, everything you learn in life, but then we are here to support you to don't do all those steps. You don't need to.
Well, this wasn't available. You couldn't get this for free at that time. So we had no choice. So then people like you and I decided that, you know what, we want to do this for free.
Yeah.
You can still pay $200-300 a month to be part of an affiliate marketing business doing trading. The problem is that for me is that then eventually they want you to build a team and it's like, oh, okay, now you become a recruitment consultant and not a trader.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And they're like, if you go and find 2 other people or 3 other people, then your subscription's for free.
Yeah.
Right. Well, now I'm looking around, right? Trying to find people, right?
No, it's not easy as well. And then the way you do that is to get another thing, and the way you need to make that simple.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that you've got to decide what it is that you want, right? Sometimes you want one thing and you end up doing something else because, you know, as I said, you want to learn trading, but you end up starting to build a team.
Yeah.
And is that what you really wanted? No, you didn't. So.
The knowledge is here to get, and you just need to go for it.
Yeah.
And of course, you can do another things on the side of it. You can do the cop trading. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But the knowledge is the key.
Do another thing. Yeah. 100%. Right. And it's teaching you a life skill.
Yeah.
That, you know, won't leave you all of a sudden, will it?
And teaching you to have patience as well is more skills you learn on that, because it's not only the skill itself is what you get with all that. Be resilient. I always talk about that. Having patience helps you in
Yeah.
another way on your life as well.
Yeah. So 260 pips hit on that trade, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. That,
a
you know,
little
if you
bit
had
more than that.
yeah, and if you had a reasonable lot size, you'd be finished. You might be done trading for the last 2-3 days, next 2-3 days, right?
It's like today, I didn't trade so much, but you have like I had one TP3, two
Mm-hmm.
TP2s, that is enough, more than
Yeah.
enough. And then
Yeah.
now you had another massive TP3 because the TP3, if you keep the runner, that means you can make even more.
Yeah.
It's just the patience to get on that point.
Mm-hmm. And if you look at the hour now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So for about 7-8 hours, it's been trying to push through this little
Yeah.
section here. And once it pushes through, it'll then go maybe 780, maybe even 4900. It'll certainly crash through those 47, 750 and all the rest of it.
Yeah,
What do you
if you
think?
look at it, like 48 is the next
Yeah.
point. Yeah.
Yeah.
As you can see
Yeah.
here, straight away.
Yeah. It's on its way.
Or at least on that range again, 4750, 4770.
Yeah.
We just need to break that now.
Yeah. So
But
where's it
yeah,
going to go? Because you're really good at this.
I think so. We'll go to 48 again at some point
Yeah.
this week.
Yeah.
I hope so.
He says. Well, look, we've got the long-term target at 5,700, right?
Yeah.
And you know, and I know that our trading team that will hit that. We'll wake up to a $500 rise, 5,000 pips one day.
We will not see. Yeah, that is the main thing. Keep the runners running, because one day you can wake up with a very huge profit.
Well, if they had announced a deal, if JD Vance had stood up and announced that deal, gold would be at over 5,000 today.
Yeah.
Right. And that's where we're at, going forward. When the day this war ends, you'll have $500 on gold.
Yeah.
Right. And it will end. Whether it takes a week or a month is that's the only time frame, right?
They cannot take that forever. It's a lot of money to run all that.
Yeah. Well, it's really interesting because as you know, I'm in Dubai for work and business right now, and the hotels are very, very quiet. There's a lot of tourists staying away. But these guys, what they're doing is they're refurbishing their hotels. They're taking the time. Business is quiet. No, business doesn't boom all the time for anybody. It doesn't matter who it is, right? If they tell you that, they're lying. Okay? They're not having record-breaking months every day. So what they've done is they're shutting down parts of the hotel or restaurants and refurbishing.
That's amazing.
Yeah, because you're not losing any revenue, are you?
That's the
quiet
business.
Anyway.
That's the business mindset. Use the time to grow the business for the future.
Yeah, 100%.
On that case, preparing the business for the future.
Yeah. And then when guests start coming back, you've got a brand new hotel. You've not got any downtime for when because you're only going to make a certain amount of money at this moment in time.
Yeah.
Right?
Business is like trading.
Yeah.
It's a lot of ups and downs. Sometimes you can go up and stay there for a while, but always can come back as well. You need to be feet on the floor and treat always with be humble, even when you're on the top.
Yeah. Well, trading is business, right?
Yeah.
So you're not going to win every day. You shouldn't lose every day, right? If you follow our system, and you take the advice, right, then you should win 99% of your days. You should be a winner at the end of this day.
Yeah.
right? And that's all you need to do. Follow the instructions, follow the all the hard work's been done for you.
Yeah. The hard lift is there. You don't need to keep staring at screen all day.
No.
You can have your Telegram open and maybe your mobile if you want to trade on your mobile, and that's it. I like to trade up. Even if I'm looking on TradingView on front of me, I trade on my mobile. I'm get used to it.
Yeah. I think for me, if at the start of the trade, if I'm going to trade most of the day, I'm going to be out, then I want to sit down for an hour or so in the morning and look at what the market's doing on my laptop.
Yeah.
And then I can trade off my mobile for the rest of the day, or set my trades and set the TP, set the stop loss and go away. And then I don't even have to look at it.
That's a great approach. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the other way for me that works and I really enjoy.
And some people, they really like to keep looking on the charts, keeping trading on MetaTrader 5 on their desktop, but you find your way.
Yeah, like I said, I think it's gotta, if you're starting out and you really want to smash this, you can spend 8 hours a day trading, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you're in a trade all the time. But you can be looking at the market, you think, right, I'm going to take this signal, I'm not going to take this one, I'm going to take this one, I'm not going to take this one, etc., 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 right?
And you can have breaks as well, walk away from the screen time to time.
Yeah, well, wasn't it wonderful today? We walked away for 2 hours, didn't we?
Yeah.
I didn't trade, I wasn't looking at anything. Yeah. And so come back, and now it's like, okay, if you want to put a trade in, you got the signals coming through, put one in, no problem.
Then you come back fresh as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's the key. So now, we're wrapping up in about 45 minutes. I'll be done for the day. Yeah, and that's it. So, and then, Matthias, when we were traveling, when we first started, we used to be in trades all the time.
Yeah.
We were traveling, you're in a trade, you're landing somewhere, you're in a trade, you're taking off, you're in a freaking trade, right? And then when you lose your Wi-Fi connection, oh my God, what am I going to do now?
You don't need to.
Because it is very addictive.
Yeah.
Right? And so, you just, like you said, you just need, I always think to myself that I want it to serve me.
Yeah.
I don't want to serve it.
Yeah. I just was reading one message. You're only talking in English. Can you help us in another language? I think so. It's because of me on that case. Yeah, we can help you in Portuguese, Spanish, and
which language?
As well.
Ask them which language.
Yeah, it's one guy, one of my guys. I think so. He wants Spanish. I can talk in Spanish as well. Don't worry.
You guys promised to come on every day, and we'll do a Spanish section for you, or whatever other section you want, right?
Yeah, and all the trainings, the videos, I can translate in Spanish for you as well. With AIs nowadays, it's very simple.
Yeah, I think it's so. Would it be possible, because all these are recorded, Matthias, that could we convert them to Spanish?
Those videos. If we do short videos, yes. Otherwise, we can convert all of them because it's like 4 hours a day.
Yeah, it's a lot of conversion. My guidance. What's the name of the person?
Oh, he went out. Was
not to worry.
I think let me say, he went out. Was Santi? Yeah, he's one of my guys. Yeah.
I think the key is this: the signals don't have a language.
Yeah.
Right.
It's really simple.
Yeah. So that isn't going to stop you from trading. Most people can read enough of English to know what the signal is saying, even the descriptions in there, right?
And it's more or less the same always. The language on the signals. And if you
Yes.
translate one or two, you know what they are talking about all the time.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah. And you
Right?
just need to interpret entry points, stop loss, and take profit.
Yes, anybody that can read any language can understand that, right?
Yeah, that is the basics of it.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Matthias, can you what time frame is that chart?
That is still in 1 hour.
Do you want to give us that in minutes, because I can see the market's moving quite rapidly, and of course on the hour you don't see the movement.
Yeah, that's the 1 minute.
Yeah, brilliant. So let's see what's doing. So you can see the trend is still clearly up.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's see what it does. So we've got about 40 minutes on our session today. So let's see where we end up in that. If it breaks the high of the day, it's at 47.32 right now. I think the high has been 47.39.
39. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I've got. So let's see if it breaks 39 today. And goes any higher, or it wants to decide decides it wants to come down. I think, regardless of, obviously the market goes up and down all day, I still think the trend is up. And no matter how much bad news there's been, I think it fell to what is about 4,300.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the low's been. You'll have it on your. I can't see trading view, so you'll see what it's been.
On daily.
Yeah. Well, even like what has it fallen to recently? Yeah, you could do it on the daily, or do it monthly or weekly.
That is the day.
Yeah. So the day's buying, isn't it?
Yeah, the day is buying, and we came to 46, 43.
Yeah. What's that drop there at the bottom there? Here, these 4 5 candles there. Yeah, that one there. What's the low? No, next one to the left.
That one.
Yeah. What's the low point there?
44.80.
Yeah. So it's not dropped much below 4,500, has it?
No, we're still on that range. It's consolidating now, and let's see.
Yeah. Well, it's usually building up liquidity, isn't it, when it ranges like that to do one thing or another, right? So, and you can see all the gaps there as well.
Yeah.
Right. So they tend to get filled.
Yeah.
Right. So there's a huge few gaps there that I think the market will fill. Do you think we'll hit an all-time high this year?
I think so. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you think it'll go beyond? Will it hit 6,000? What are your thoughts?
I think so. 6 to 7K. Let's see.
Wow.
But we're still like in April. We still have a long time to go on the year. And it's just, as you can see, it's the consolidation here. You can see straight away, and that is the gap now we need to push through.
Yeah.
That is on 1 hour, of course, but if we do on daily, we can see was playing that for days on that range, then just a spike, and now it's playing on that range again.
Yeah. Another spike.
Let's hope for another spike.
Yeah.
Or otherwise, we can. 6K at least for that year again. Because what is holding gold now is just the conflict.
Yeah. Well, it's the strength of the dollar, isn't it, that's holding it up.
Yeah,
and uncertainty around American interest rates and central banks having to sell gold to rebalance their books, which we talked about that this morning.
Yeah.
So lots of that going on. But there's a general trend, isn't there, of de-dollarization. So less and less banks are holding or central governments are holding dollars because they are trading in other currencies.
Yeah.
So lots of changes going on in the world, and gold is, is 5,000 years old. It's old as man.
That's it.
Right, so it's the only safe currency there is when there's uncertainty, and uncertainty and volatility is something that's been rising for a while now, right?
That's true.
Yeah. So so what do the last signals look like, Matthias? What's been happening?
No,
What
we
kind of
smashed that
profits?
TP3, and
Yeah,
we are doing, like we can see, we smashed TP3 on that one, and we just getting the TPs on the runnings as well, because
yeah,
as you can see, the running here 47, 20, 30, 40, we just reached those runners as well, nearly
yeah,
the 47, 40.
yeah,
That means the next runner will be 47, 50,
yeah.
and then it's just the 57 he puts here, but that is all the way up. It's just to hold that forever.
Yeah, well, that's the long term
That's the
play.
long
Yeah, that's
view.
the that's a long view that we're or the thinking that it goes there,
But you can
and of
do things
course,
like that as well. If you are on a good entry on your trades, you can keep holding that for days.
well, you imagine, it's 44.80. If you got in sort of 4,500, and you're still holding your like 2,500 pips up,
Yeah,
and you just hold and just leave it alone, right? Forget about it. But you need a sizable account.
yeah. In order to do that.
Yeah, you can't be playing around with a few £100 and
Yeah,
and thinking that's going to work for you.
I do prefer close my trades on the day. I don't
Yeah,
like to keep overnight.
yeah, 100%, 100%. I think it's great housekeeping,
I-
especially when you're learning the business.
Yeah, not even when you learn already and you want to close your trades
Yeah.
on the day is better than keep holding.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So I think that's where we need to be, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. And no, I think that's the way to work these things. But I can see the market is trying to get back up to where it was. Don't know whether it's peaked for the afternoon.
yeah.
But 3 o'clock London time is usually when the market really kind of starts moving. First couple of
Yeah.
hours are usually quite quiet.
That's true. But we saw today, that's why I like the American session. We saw the spike at 1 o'clock.
Yes. Yeah.
Maybe, and that's it. Maybe some days you can do only that spike or the drop. It depends where the market is going on that day. And then you're done.
But then you gotta have the discipline, and you gotta have the your TP set. And if that's you done for the day, then that's you done for the day, right?
Yeah.
All right. Do you ever trade? Do you ever watch the market when you're not trading?
I'm stopping. I was just looking because of the cop trading, but other than that, I'm trying to avoid it.
Okay.
Because otherwise you keep your mind only on that all the time,
Well, it's tempting to press the button, right?
Yeah, then you have that temptation to press the button as well.
Yeah.
And I think so when you're done for the day, we talk about trading all the time because we are on the business, but then you can do another things. You can onboarding someone, talking with someone who needs helps, or talk with the broker, or talking, we have different things to do on the day. Then you need to carry on doing those things in order to don't get tempted to press the button again.
Yeah. I think the analogy that I really like now is that if you were a shopkeeper and at 6 o'clock you decided that you're going to close the shop, if you've got nothing to do at 8 o'clock, you don't drive back and open the shop again, do you?
Yeah, that's the key. The same as a work. If you work 8 to 5, nine to
Yeah,
five, or any commitments you have to go to work and you work. If you're not
yeah.
doing overtime, you don't come back to work, isn't it?
No, you don't. You don't suddenly say, you know what, I'm going to go do another couple of hours. But having said that, when you're self-employed, when it's your own business, then it is up to you, isn't it, to do
Yeah,
whatever you want to do, right? So, as you may, well, you of course right? So we've been away for about a month now.
yeah,
And when we stepped away, Mrs. J said, I'm like about a week and a half, 10 days ahead on my trading. So when we took the first part of this trip, she left her laptop at home. So that was 3 weeks, didn't look at it. Right?
oh,
So great. So we came out here and yep, she's working in the daytime because it's time. And this was a little bit more of a working holiday.
yeah.
So I think you just got to find the happy balance. And I'm not saying any of this to impress anybody or show off about things. I'm just saying that you just need to find your periods that when you're going to be working and when you're not going to be working.
And that can change over time as well. You don't need to, on the beginning, maybe you put more time in order to learn the skill, but
100%.
that can change over time. You don't need to keep pressing the button 24 hours. That is the point. The freedom you want on that business is grow your capital, and at some point you don't need to keep doing that constantly.
But if you follow your trading plan and you've compounded and you continue to compound, then instead of moving the goalposts all the time, you can get to a point where say, this is the income that I want, whether that's £1,000 a month, whether it's £100,000 a month, it doesn't really make any difference.
Yeah.
Right. So once you get to that point where you think, this is great, right, stick with it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter. Obviously we have people that, like I said, they want to supplement their income. They need a few £100s a month, or they want a few £100s a month, and they do that. And then there's other people that want to become millionaires from this and want tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands every month. So, but it's not a competition. The only competition that you have is you.
Yeah.
Right. If you're doing the best you possibly can, then there isn't anything more. In sports, if you don't break the record, they also have something called PBs, don't they? Personal best.
Yeah.
Right. So if you're doing your personal best on a daily basis, then a couple of things happen. One is you can be proud of yourself. Right, knowing that you did the best you possibly could. And that's
Absolutely.
very, very important, right? That's very important. So when you finish at the end of the day, you think, right, you know what? Great. I was about there. I was 80, 90% of where I wanted to be. I was 100% of where I wanted to be, right? And then there are days when you're not really feeling it. And it's a case of, okay, fine, today's not the day. You may hit stop loss a couple of times. And again, you've got guidance. But if you're not feeling it, shut it down and have the day off.
Yeah.
We're not machines, are we?
Yeah, it's knowing your points as well, and knowing when to stop is important.
Yeah, 100%. 100%, right? And if you know that, then nobody can ever beat you, can they?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so it's great. It's great. And I think that you need to be in a position where you are happy with what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that you find with time. It's not like over you start and you get it. It's by doing. If you don't do, then you cannot expect the results as well.
Yeah, well, nothing's instant, is it?
Yeah.
Right? You're not gonna instantly be bad at something, and you're not instantly gonna be good at anything, right?
Yeah.
And that's all I can say. and that's how it's always been, Matthias.
It is, yeah, it's life. It's not
Yeah.
only about trading, it's about life, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And what do you think about this as a business, as opposed to standard normal businesses?
It's just amazing. You don't have the headaches of normal business. I had business, you had business in the past, and you know how hard it is to make it happen and to make that true. And that is just, it's done for you already. It's just you just need to start.
Yeah. I think the other thing is, Matthias, I remember going to a family wedding, a destination wedding, and the flight was about 4 hours. And so got on the plane and got off the other end. One of my senior people had quit without giving notice.
Wow.
Right? So, they just walked away. And we used to pay people for the month that they'd worked, so we didn't pay them month in arrears. So they broke their contract, but that was a huge headache for us.
Wow.
Right? So as I said, now by the time I get home next week,
No, don't do another month.
we'll have been away from home for a month.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that. And then the fixed costs of a business.
Yeah, you can work from anywhere on that business.
Yeah.
And who doesn't have internet on their phone nowadays?
Exactly.
You're paying for that, and you're using to scroll on social media. You don't need to do that. You can use it to make money.
Doom scrolling, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So swap over the time that you're doom scrolling, right? For following signals, which are completely free, and make money.
That's it.
What do you think?
Amazing.
Sounds like a plan, eh?
It is.
So what's this market doing? It's just kind of ranging at the moment, isn't it?
That is the 1 minute. It's just ranging between 28 to 35.
Yeah.
Around that point, yeah. You can see 35, and the bottom is 29. It's on that range.
Yeah. So 60, 70 pips.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think it's going to break through or it's going to drop down? What are your thoughts?
I think so. It's still pushing up. It's still only 2:30 now, a little bit more now, 20 to 3.
Yeah.
That means it's just the 1 hour. Let's see, the 1 hour now is just went to the top. I think so. The next hour will refill that candle.
There's a huge spike there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have that wick.
Yeah, that's it.
And I think so could be like just refilling that wick on next hour, or so, or next 2 hours.
Yeah.
Because it's still up.
Yeah. So, and if you look at the top and bottom for today, so we've had 33 to 39. So it's been very, very tight, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry, tell a lie. 46.33, 47.39. Yeah. So it's done 1,000 pips, hasn't it?
It was a big movement on the night on the Asia session.
Yeah.
But after that, we didn't. Then we had that candle.
Yeah.
And then it's just the range, the spike.
Yeah.
But it was nice. Yeah. If you took some buys on the Asia session, and you hold it, was nice.
Yeah, I'm finding that quite difficult because I could trade in the night when I'm in the UK.
Yeah.
So obviously, we're 3 hours ahead, so it's much, much later in the day.
Yeah. Or if you place the trades on the beginning of the session and put stop loss and leave it, that is one way to do it as well.
Yes.
But the only thing, we want to keep looking at it. If you have the discipline to put the trades and walk away, that's great. But if you want to keep looking at night the trades, then it's not a good habit.
No, I to be honest with you, I'm exactly like you. I want to close all my trades. I want to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I end up waking up in the middle of the night, looking at it, and then if I start looking at it, I'm up half the night.
Yeah. That is
And
the only thing. I'm not like good sleeper as well. And then if I wake up to see the trader, my mind will keep active. I will not sleep again.
yeah.
And then
And
you
it's
have plenty of things to do on the day, and it is
yeah.
it's not a
Yeah.
good approach.
No. I think what we do in terms of especially the UK times, that the signals start around about 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So, if you're going to work or if you're an early riser, you've got a few hours that you can trade.
And it's a good habit to wake up early as well. Even if you're not, if you push yourself, you get to the discipline to wake up early. You have
Yeah.
more time for yourself as well.
Mateus, there's not a single person that's a multimillionaire that doesn't say they wake up early.
Yeah.
It's
You
simple.
need, if you want something in life, you need to push yourself. And
Yeah.
if someone is waking up 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock and expecting the same results, they will not have the same results.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's not about waking up 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. If you go to sleep at a reasonable time,
Yeah.
10 o'clock, 10:30, you are going to wake up 5:30, 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Right? Natural. I have an alarm clock that goes off at 7. That's only to tell me that it's 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Right? 99.9999 times, I've been up for a couple of hours by then.
And that's good, because then you can have a proper start on the day as well.
Yeah.
And especially for trading, it's good for you to have a look on the charts, do a meditation, or read the chapter 11, or do something before you start trading as well. Is good to have that habit.
Yeah, and it's clarity, isn't it? In the morning, you're very creative in the morning.
No
noise. If you wake up, if you have young children, you're going to wake up before them.
Yeah, to prepare everything as well.
Yeah, you're going to be up before them, and then before all the noise and everything starts, you could literally be finished trading.
Yeah, that's the main thing. If you have a good session in the morning, early morning, you don't need to keep chasing. You have all the day to do whatever you want to do.
Yeah. And that's the key, isn't it? That what you're not doing, you're not selling your time for money.
Yeah.
Right? That you have got a lot of freedom, a lot of things that you can do with your day, other than, working and selling your time for money.
Even if you still have your full-time job, you can still do that and go do your job, but then you'll be proud of it because you have done the trading already.
Well, look, everybody that's successful, that had a job, and started a business, started it part-time.
Yeah, but when I came to UK, I had 3 jobs in order to pay the bills.
Yes. So, so I started my business at the weekends when I first started. So instead of, going to the pub on Saturday nights, I was working on Saturdays and Sundays.
Yeah.
Right. So, and I did that for, I think it was about a year.
But if you want something, you need to push yourself.
Yeah. But because I had no expenses, I lived on my wages. So I didn't take any money out of my business. So I just invested everything back in my business. So about a year later, I was able to give up my job because I was making as much money as I was doing the 5 days a week over 2 days a week. And, then what I did was I paid myself exactly what I used to get as a wage. I didn't suddenly say, oh, I'm in business now, I need to buy this and buy that.
Yeah.
right? So I thought if I could live on this wage, then I can live on that wage that I'm paying for myself, right?
Yeah, it's the same on trading. The way we talked before.
Mm,
If you're doing one thing in a small account, you will do the same thing on the big account. Just keep
yes.
tracking it.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. And good habits stick, right? Or habits stick, whether they're good or bad, they stick. So it's difficult to change habits. So if your trading journey, you develop good habits quickly, then that's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
And you will keep them.
Let's
So
see.
what's it doing, Matthias? Is it slipping down? Let me just have a look at
on the 1 hour. You can see how many pips now.
Yeah, let's have a look.
Came to the top 37.
Yeah.
And now we are on 27, 100 pips.
Okay. Yeah, 100 pips, right?
Yeah.
But 100 pips seems like nothing these days.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? You know, when we first started trading, it used to be like 250 pips was the moving daily average, $25.
Yeah.
This way or that way, right? And then everything in between. But
now
it's like
200 to 300 is like, okay, it's fine.
Yeah. $100 movement seems absolutely nothing, right?
Yeah.
And it's strange that is. That is
And
really
then,
strange.
as you can see, we had since Asia session 1,000 pips.
Yeah.
From the bottom to the top. Yeah.
Yeah. 1,000 pips would blow my account every single day a few years ago.
Yeah. Now you need to be really careful. And yeah.
Right. Yeah. It would absolutely do that. But now we've had 2,000 pips, 3,000 pips, 1,000 pips, like we said, is nothing these days, right?
Yeah, 1,000 is nothing. Yeah.
But you have got to stay disciplined yourself, and there's plenty of money to be made.
Yeah.
Yeah, plenty of money to be made in the market. And of course, the volatility is what brings in the profit.
And there's more opportunities. I think so. We need to look at opportunities. If you have volatilities like that now on gold, it's more chances for you to get in.
Yeah.
And make more money as well. You don't need to wait the time we used to wait before in order to get the profits.
I mean, look at this now at 34, down to 24 in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Pips. Yeah, and more.
And more, yeah.
And more, right? So we've got some more client results and testimonials coming in.
Okay,
which are always good. More people making money.
Let me share that, then you can just walk around.
Yeah.
A lot of more.
Yeah, a lot more money coming through. I can see £29. I can see £40. £16, £72.
I share here.
700. £730. These are all today, by the way. £44.
Yeah.
£85.
That's
£392.
I will catch up with you. You were very quick on that.
Well, you're doing the screenshots. I'm just reading them off my screen. £344. Yeah,
it's just amazing.
And this is what I love, right? £50. And he says, my target for the day before my shift at work. How good's that?
That's amazing.
And that's what we were talking about, weren't we? Don't compete with anybody.
Yeah. It's different accounts. You don't know how much is different lot size, different accounts, different risk tolerance.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have 1,000, you can go for it. You don't care.
But it's about it's about setting your target and being happy, right?
Yeah. And for some people, 1,000 could be a lot of money. For another people, 10,000 could be a lot of money. And then it's up where you are in life as well with trading.
Yeah. Well, I've got I've got some clients that we were copy trading for, right?
Yeah.
And they made £27,000 in a day.
Oh, I need to scroll down now. Look,
You need to show this, see what's going on in the market now.
Yeah.
What is she doing? So
Look.
give us the 5 minutes, and is this the moment when it goes absolutely ballistic?
Yeah, it's nearly 3 o'clock. Between 1 to 3 is the.
We said 3 o'clock, right?
Yeah. I like 3
Yeah.
o'clock. You know that.
Gets going at 3 o'clock. Yes. So it's hit 47.40, right? So we've got
That's 5 minutes.
360 pips hit, right? How cool is that?
Yeah.
So we've hit 39 TPs today, right?
So far, the day didn't.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've hit. It's really strange because I'm talking to you and I know what time it is back home, and then I just see, obviously it converts. It's like 5:45. I'm thinking, what's going on here? 5:45. Of course, it's 10 to 6 here
for
where
you
I
is
am.
late. Yeah.
Yeah.
For you is late already. Yeah.
Yeah. So she's come down again. So let's see what happens now. So I think it's on its way up.
I think as well.
Yeah.
I told you the next hour will be on that range. Let's see.
Yeah.
But rely on the signals. Don't listen too much.
Yeah. Well, so look, you follow the satellite navigation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, follow the sat nav and see what happens and see where it takes
360 pips.
Incredible. 39 TPs.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely phenomenal. And then how many of those did you need to catch to get your trading done for the day?
You don't need to be
5, 10, 20.
Yeah. You don't need to be all day long doing that.
Not at all.
Yeah.
No, not at all. I don't. What, Matthias, is really interesting because we've kind of said, right, we're going to do this for 4 hours a day.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, you know what? That's plenty for me to trade.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm quite happy to be able to trade along doing what we're doing here.
Yeah, that's great as well. And then people can see the signals and seeing what are you doing as well.
Yeah.
You can share.
Yeah, look, there's lots of things that we can do, but it's really interesting. Look at this now. Is that 5 minutes?
That's 5 minutes. Yeah.
So it's swallowed all that candle now. Yeah, retraced all the way back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's where the discipline comes in of having your TP set, taking your profit when it's there, and seeing what happens. Right.
Book the profits is the key because you don't want to leave money on the table.
No.
And that's I learned on the hard way, losing a lot of money because then you keep like that target on your head. Oh, that will go to that point, or that will go to that point, and you want a random number. I want 200, 300, 500. Don't go for it. Just close the trades in profits, and that's it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the thing is that, when we talk about the trend is going up and the market's rising, etc., that doesn't mean it's going to do it right now, does it?
Yeah, sometimes can take days to get on the point we want.
Yeah.
But then you need to be a scalper. You need to be a intraday trader, and you just get those small movements, big movements, but you're in the trade more often.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. You want to get your trading done and be going home, right? And get on with the rest of your life, right? Then when we talk about, like, we had the TPs set and we got one at 5,700. Yeah. That's a long-term target. That could be a month away.
Month or 2 months.
Yeah. So and then you've got to then be careful, because if, like we said, if on a small account, the swap fees will eat into your profits.
Yeah, you need to calculate that as well.
Yeah, you can make a lot more money before that happens, right? And then, like we said, it's the big accounts that can hold that.
Yeah, it's scalping, and the way we do the signals, I think so, is good for big accounts and the small accounts, but
Yeah.
especially for the small accounts for beginners are the
Yeah.
way to go,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you have more possibilities to get on the market, and also you can be in and out, and on the same signal you can entry multiple times, like 3 or 4 times,
Yeah.
like the layering strategy, and that
Yes.
means 4 trades done already.
Yes.
You just need maybe another 2 signals and you're out of the market.
Yeah, definitely.
It's easy to get the 1%, but you need to stick with your rules. Don't change it.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Let me just send a message.
And like we said before, any observations, and if you want to be live with us anytime, reach out to us on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, and soon TikTok. And then we just share the code with you, and you can be live here and ask your questions live and participate on the call live as well. That will be great.
Well, look, it's early days. It's our first day, right?
Yeah.
So we will develop, and the community will grow, and the service will get better and better known. We haven't made any big announcements. We haven't advertised anything. We've just come on live because, if you're watching this, it's our first day, and, this will get better and better. We will get better at this. It's not something that we're paid for. It's not something that we see as a career. We just see it as, Mateus and I talk all day anyway.
Yeah.
Right. So it doesn't make any difference to us that we're sitting here on this. And if it helps anybody, with just one person, that's good enough for me. And we're pleased with that. And that's what will happen. So we're coming to a close for our second session. We'll do this tomorrow. I may need to change something, and I'll let you guys know, because I'm here on a working holiday and I've just got a couple of appointments tomorrow. And which may mean that I need to shorten my session, or Mateus will be on his own, right? I'm sure he'll do an excellent job. So what do you think, Mateus? Have you enjoyed it today?
Yeah, amazing. Yeah. First of much more.
Yes. Yeah. First of many.
Many more.
Yeah. And tell us what you want. Message us, DM me, and tell me what you thought of the session, see what you want, and is there things that we're missing out on, good, bad, indifferent. It's just feedback, right? Good or bad. What can we improve? What would you like to see? And what are we doing right? It's always nice to get some encouragement, especially when it's something new. And the problem that we have sometimes, we support strangers and we don't show any support for our friends. So, we need it at Damn Site more than, I don't know, whoever, right? Some superstar somewhere. So really appreciate your time. Hope you've enjoyed the session today, and we will continue onwards and upwards tomorrow. You want to close us out, Mateus?
No, that's it. Let's see you tomorrow, guys.
Okay, take care. Bye now.
Bye-bye.